These are your top stories tonight on Volt News Network. Part 1. The House of Representatives passed Speaker Mike Johnson's stopgap funding bill to avert a government shutdown. The bill would fund part of the government through January 19th and the rest through February 2nd. This measure aims to keep the government funded while Congress continues negotiating spending bills. Now that the bill is passed by the House, it heads to the Senate, where it is expected to pass, with more than half of the Democrats voting for the bill in the House. Passing the short-term funding bill will allow lawmakers a break over the holidays, punting broader spending and border security fights until next year. Iceland is on alert for a potential volcanic eruption due to increased seismic activity in recent weeks. Earthquake tremors have cracked roads near the town of Grindavik, located close to where magma is spreading underground. Over the weekend, authorities ordered the evacuation of Grindavik's 3,800 residents as seismic activity shifted closer to the town. Residents described being rushed from their homes in the early hours as the ground shook. While earthquake tremors have decreased in size and intensity since, authorities say the risk of an eruption remains significant. Authorities are expecting any eruption to begin on the seabed just off the coast of Grindavik. Thousands of protesters gathered in Washington, D.C. to rally in support of Israel and demand the release of hostages being held in Gaza. An estimated 300,000 people gathered on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. for the March for Israel rally. This is described as the largest pro-Israel gathering in history. With both pro-Israel and pro-Palestine rallies, demonstrations and protests, people can only hope for de-escalation of any tensions before hate crimes and violence spreads as a result of this divide. This is an extremely polarizing time in history, with many people arguing for war crime punishment and justice on both sides. With spotty reporting, all we can do is hope for peace in this conflict. This concludes your first half of your top stories tonight. This is Volt News Network. Stand by.